Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is UNsafe and my channel is centered around marriage, motherhood and lifestyle. I want to say Happy New Year to every one of you out there. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing physical abuse. I'm going to be discussing the early signs of physical abuse, early signs that I feel that people should look out for so they don't get, physically abused by their partners. So let's get right into the video. Stick with me. As I said earlier, I'll be discussing early signs that people should look out for before getting into any relationship, before getting into any serious relationship. I feel that these are the things that you should look out for. Now, I have come in contact with so many people that have been victims of physical abuse, and there's something they always say: I saw the signs. He did this particular thing, she did this particular thing. I really did see the signs. And you know what they did with those signs? They ignored those signs. And for every physical abuse case that you see, there's been some signs and those signs were ignored. If those signs were not ignored, I feel like so many people will not be in the position whereby they'll be physically abused by their partners. Now, with that being said, in the course of preparing for this video, I found out that according to National Statistics Domestic Violence Fact Sheet, nearly 20 people, both male and female, nearly 20 people per minute get physically abused by their intimate partner in the US alone. Now imagine, like, if we do it worldwide, that means about 10 million people per year get physically abused in the US alone. I saw this number and I could literally feel my heart bleed. Now, having that in mind, let's get into these signs that we are talking about. Now, the first sign I feel that people should look out for before getting into any serious relationship is if or how your partner reacts either angrily or emotionally towards situations. If you have a partner and he or she gets angry easily, goes from 0 to 100 in split seconds, does not have control over his or her anger level, then that's a red flag. If you go out with the person and maybe the waiter or waitress gives you the wrong drink, or maybe spills drink on you and the person goes overboard, before you know it, he or she is already threatening to slap. I will slap you. Are you mad? How dare you do that to me? Or maybe you get disrespected and your partner takes it upon himself or herself to defend you. How can you be talking to her like that? Oh yeah, apologize. Are you mad? Do you know who I am? I will deal with you today. That's a red flag, okay? The person cannot control his or her anger level. There's a problem. Now, the problem with this is that if you don't pay attention to the way he or she treats others, is an indication of how you're going to be treated by the person. So pay attention to that, because very soon it's going to be your turn. Now, the second sign you should look out for is if your partner is overly jealous or controlling. If you notice that they want to control every area of your life, they want to control your finances, the people you talk to, what you wear, where you go to, you go out, you start explaining how you took Uber. I've seen this one happen. 100 level, 200 level, they tell you to come and open joint accounts. At first it might seem like this person really cares about me. They'll tell you, let us plan our future. I want to get married to you. You're the only woman I love. You're the only man I love. You're opening accounts. Even people that are married, they are not opening accounts. Then there's a problem. You're opening joint accounts in your 100 level, 200 level. Now the problem with that is, by the time he or she starts abusing you, they want so much control that by then they start abusing you, you have no other place to run to but to come and meet them. Now they might want you to cut off people in your life. You're probably going to hear things like, I love you so much, I want us to start on a clean slate, just you and I, nobody else. I'm going to get you a new phone, I'm going to get you a new SIM card. Stop talking to this person, stop talking to that person. There's a problem. Also, you notice that any small thing, they're already accusing you of cheating. Why are you talking to this person? You're not making this relationship work. You know I love you now. Why are you doing all of this? There's a problem. That's it. So the third thing you want to look out for is if they want you to be miserable once you are not on their side, once you do something they don't like. they try to probably make you unhappy, destroy something you care about, destroy something you love. That's not normal. I have seen people that you text someone, because you texted someone with the phone, they will destroy the phone that they probably got for you, or even you said because for them. They'll get so angry, they destroy the phone, and they come and be apologizing again. I've seen people who, if you notice that maybe something happens and they go ahead, maybe they go to your wardrobe, tear one dress that they feel like you really love, or maybe you have pets at home, they threaten to maybe kill the pet or something. That's a huge red flag. I've seen someone that people are quarreling, people got into a fight, and then you go and put salt, abuse sugar inside the person's generator. That's not normal, okay? Once a person acts irrationally, when they get angry, they want to make you miserable, and they start putting all the blame on you, then that's a red flag, okay? Now, the last thing to look out for is that if your success makes them feel uncomfortable. Now, the thing we have established is that they want to have control over you, so much control over you. So the fact that you are more successful, maybe you're a boss at your workplace, you're on first class, or you're running a business that is booming, they will start giving you reasons why you shouldn't do that business. They will start giving you reasons why you shouldn't be on first class, like, people with first class, the problem is when they go out, the people don't even try to give them job. Most of the time they are overqualified and all of that. They start feeling, once you tell them you want to stay back and read, or you want to stay back at work, they'll be like, oh, you don't want to spend time with me, so the work is more important than I am. You know, things like that. They get very uncomfortable because they feel like they're not in control over you, and then that is a threat for them. It doesn't mean that if someone tells you not to work at a particular place, the person wants to physically abuse you, but you know, these are subtle things. Just pay attention to how they feel, how they behave, and how they react to you being successful. They might not want you to work at the place and be telling you, yeah, so that all these men will be following you and all of just things that don't make sense actually. So, you know, look out for things like that. Conclusively, just as I said earlier, before people date people, I feel like so many people have checklists. I want somebody that is tall, I want somebody that is dark, that's handsome, that goes to church, that is God-fearing. That's the word that people use. But I also want people to try to, you know, create a checklist for physical violence, just the way we have some pant rules to avoid sexual violence. Let's also have like some rule of thumb just to look out for people that physically abuse others. If you notice some character traits, check videos, read things about, you know, physical violence and the early signs of physical violence, and just, you know, create a checklist for yourself. You don't want to get, you have to protect yourself, because if you get killed, if anything happens to you, the other person is going to move on, okay? And now to parents out there, please also try to educate your children. When I was growing up, my mom would buy me books about becoming a virtuous woman, how to succeed and all of that, and thank you to my mom for doing that. But I didn't get any book about physical violence. Maybe if I did, it would have helped me better. But shout out to my mom for helping me out. But parents should also try to educate their children, buy books for them about physical violence, send links to them. Morning devotional shouldn't just be about Jesus Christ is coming, Jesus Christ is going to come, but before, there's a life to live before Jesus Christ comes. And if you're being physically abused, you're not even able to serve Jesus Christ or serve God the way that you want to. So I want to see parents do more, educate your children. I also want to see parents show them so much love. As a parent, treat your wife, treat your husband with love and respect. Show them how love is meant to be, and when they step out, you know, it becomes the norm for them, such that when they see something that is abnormal, they'll step back. And also relate with your children, try to understand, try to know what they're going through. Don't just come and say, he's very intelligent, he does not have time for girls, he does not have time for boys. So many of them have boyfriends, have girlfriends, and they can't even tell you. Teach your children that boyfriend, the fact that you have a boyfriend doesn't mean he should have control over you. It doesn't own you. You have a life of your own. Teach your boys also that their girlfriends don't own them. The fact that you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend doesn't mean that you shouldn't have your own life also. So please, parents, pay more attention to your children in schools, on the school teachers and all of that, in churches. Let people teach the teenagers that before you start actively dating, be very careful, look out for people that act irrationally. Just let's look out for each other, and I feel like the world is going to be a better place and if we do all of that. If you've enjoyed this video, click the like button, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and share this video with someone you feel that needs it. So much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.